For 3 years, Christine has been struggling to find out who molested her 2 young daughters. The girls told her that a man snuck into their room late at night and touched them. But neither of the girls could see his face. This incident happened while they were visiting their father, Fred. But it never occurred to Christine that Fred might have done this until a few weeks ago, when her oldest daughter said she believed her father molested her. Take a look.
I'm here because my daughters told me that they were molested at their father's house. 3 years ago, I was bathing my oldest daughter and I was trying to dry her off and she just jerked back and she was acting crazy. So I asked her what was wrong and she just put her hands up to her face and was like crying, saying, "Nobody touched me, nobody touched me." So obviously something had happened. And I asked her and she said that someone did touch her at her father's house. And then I immediately took her to the emergency room to get her checked, but they said after 72 hours, they couldn't tell. Then about 3 weeks ago, my daughter said at school that it had to be her father because it looked like him and sounded like him, but it was dark and she couldn't tell. The one detail she did remember is he had a Joker tattoo on his back. My ex-husband has a lot of tattoos. After this came out, I heard that he did have a Joker tattoo and that he got a cover-up. I believe it's possible my youngest daughter was molested because my oldest daughter told a counselor it also happened to her younger sister. So when I got home, I questioned my youngest daughter and she said that the person that done it put glue on their finger. I don't think it was glue, I think it was some kind of lubricant because a girl would not know anything about this. I don't want to believe that Fred touched his own daughters. He can't see the kids and I don't want that. I'm hoping that Fred is not the one that touched the girls. Fred thinks that I'm coaching my daughters, but I didn't tell my daughters to say this. I would not do this to my kids or him. If I wanted him in trouble, I would have already had him put in jail for $40,000 that he's behind in child support. I knew where he lived. I could have had him put in trouble. I would not put this on him just to have him put in jail. He is now with Natasha and we got along very good. Actually, the only girl that he'd been with that I could actually get along with and trusted her around my kids. I want to know if Natasha knew about my daughters being molested. My biggest fear is to find out that he did touch my daughters.
I'm going to bring out Dan Ribacoff to explain why. Let's bring out Dan. How you doing, Dan?
How are you, Steve?
Boy, in a situation like this, you want to test everybody.
We certainly tried, Steve. Unfortunately, Christine has some medical issues and a series of medications that she's on that do affect the physiological tracings that I would need to score her as truthful or deceptive. And as you know, Steve, we give real polygraphs here, and the polygraphs are done to the American Polygraph Association standards. So with her condition and her medications, she's deemed untestable.
All right, thank you, Dan.
Thank you very much.
I don't care. I mean,
well, let's find out. Fred here came and wanted a lie detector test. And we asked him, did you ever sexually touch your oldest daughter? He said no. He told the truth. Yeah. Did you sexually abuse your youngest daughter? You answered no. You did not tell the truth.